Imperial Rome was not a safe place even during the day, and at night it was completely chaotic. Because of the dense construction, most of the streets were 2 meters wide. The two central streets were 5 meters wide. Everywhere towered multi-storey houses, insulae. In some mansions there were no external windows at all overlooking the courtyard. The windows of shops were closed with shutters at night. Going for a night walk, one had to take with him an impressive guard, lanterns, and a supply of flashlights. Organized gangs would go out hunting and were fought by night guards, vigils. They were also responsible for fire safety. As today, they could fine for its violation because fires were a problem in the Eternal City. Houses and apartments of high-rise buildings were heated with fryers, these hemispherical dishes on legs with wood or coal. Fires occurred constantly. The crime rate was very high, and almost every morning latecomers were found robbed and stabbed to death. Jails were overcrowded with members of organized gangs. I wonder how the ancient detectives found and arrested them. In such conditions, such antics were forgiven only to the general favorites, celebrities who enjoyed great popularity in all walks of life. The names of famous gladiators, chariot racers, mimes, and theater actors were on everyone's lips. These professions were considered despicable, but the Roman plebs and noble citizens wanted to know as much as possible about them. Servants of stables and gladiatorial schools, doctors, groomsmen fans, stars stopped on the streets and asked about the latest news, how their idols rest, what they eat, how they feel after injury, with whom they meet, and so on. Ancient writers complained that their fellow citizens knew the names of charioteers, horses, and gladiators better than the works of historians and philosophers. Sometimes the most noble Romans would invite to a sumptuous dinner some stagehand or stableman and inquire ingratiatingly about the latest insider rumors and gossip. Celebrities enjoyed sufficient freedom and could walk the streets of the city, visit entertainment venues and lupanaria without hindrance. Famous gladiators could already live outside the barracks and also moved freely. After the day's games, companies went to celebrate a victory or to honor the memory of a fallen friend. The tension of the competition was relieved in an understandable way, and although in those days wine was drunk well diluted with water, evening and nighttime libations led friends into a highly agitated state. The tipsy company began to seek adventure, to molest late passers-by, to attack gangs of night robbers. Even some emperors had fun in this way. Charioteers had the right to move from team to team for good payoffs, for which offended fans could pick them up on the street and beat them. As a rule, the troublemakers got away with it as long as it didn't conflict with the interests of the ruler. It was more expensive to stir up a scandal with people's favorites, but it was very profitable to divert the attention of a city of 1.5 million people from more pressing problems. In this respect, nothing has changed since then.